Hello and welcome back, and getting through all that pesky dialogue, we are now in the interesting opportunity to finally get into some of these Disney worlds, start kicking some butt with, you know, people and everything like that. The only question is, where do we go? I was really thinking we would start with Halloween Town, but that's not, I don't know, it loses its appeal unless you do it later on. I think I might do these in order, actually, and there is an order specifically as like story progression. So let's just go with Agrabah. Sounds fun, right? Okay, so we arrive in Agrabah to see friggin' one of my favorite Disney characters, specifically Aladdin, facing off against the Heartless. Oh my god, really? Just automatic. Yo, oh my god. That was actually one of the most, and I'm gonna lose a lot of people here. That was one of the most gangsterous moves I've ever seen in any video game ever. Did you see that Heartless right there? You saw what he did when the frame rate went poopy? Friggin', he does this thing where he flips, he slashes at you, and he jumps off your body with his sword. What? That is the craziest freaking thing you could ever do to somebody. Oh god. Oh, the frame rate's getting less funny and more annoying now. Let's see if, oh god. Let's see if I can weed some of these dudes down to size, and hopefully I can. I had an idea in the beginning of this, series. I had an idea, since I don't do a lot of you know, everything I've done for Gamer Assault Weekly so far has been like written, like, you know, editorials, news stories, stuff like that. You know, of course, go check us out. But I was thinking, like, to begin like this series, that I would talk in a really heavy British accent. See if I could, like, you know, fool you guys into thinking that's who I am a little bit. Okay, now this is not anatomically correct. Not anatomically correct. That was the wrong word. This is not correct in terms of story. I do not think that Aladdin's first wish was to kill a bunch of black creatures. I do admit, though, the first time I saw this, I played this game, the genie's dialogue was a little bit funny to me, because he was talking about sand or something. I couldn't have said it better myself, but I will anyway. I'm strictly limited to 3 wishes per master and no more wishing for more wishes. Yeah. Later on, you'll see, like, when he talks, it's like, it's funny. He's like, oh, we live in the desert. Sand, whatever. Oh, Robin Williams, you card. Yeah. I got a little sad there. Sorry. But no. Oh, and also introducing one of the most annoying enemies, in my opinion. Oh god, it's these dudes, the frame rate busters themselves. God, why you? Oh god, this is annoying. Frustration is real. Oh Jesus! Oh my goodness! I have to hit these guys like one at a time. Oh come on. I mean, magic cards are good against them, but like it's still just the biggest pain in the tuchus. Yeah. Cut, cut, cut. See if I can just. So I saw an interesting little article the other day. The article, I skimmed through it. I didn't read the whole thing, but it basically said, could Disney Infinity include Kingdom Hearts characters? Would they have the rights to do something like that? You know, could they? And it's an interesting thing to think about, because, you know, as much as, you know, I didn't feel it at first, because, like, at first I felt like it was kind of a scam. At first I felt like, you know, video games were fine without me having to buy a bunch of toys to accessorize with them, but had a little powwow with my niece. The movie Frozen had just come out, so she wanted to get like the Elsa and Anna dolls not the dolls, the Disney Infinity characters, and to grab the game to see if, you know, she could play as them. And she did, and she loved it, so I started picking up more. I got, what else did I get? I got the Mickey Mouse, you know, the Wreck-It Ralph pack came out, and I got that, to the point of where now I have all of the first generation, you know, characters that came out for Disney Infinity and everything like that. Despite the fact that I began Disney Infinity with the notion that it wasn't a very good idea and it was just kind of a money-making ploy. Which, you know, what isn't nowadays, but what are you going to do? You know what I mean? It's like, can't blame anybody for that. Damn, Goofy. That triple kill. MLG. 360 no-scope UAV. I told myself I wasn't going to make that joke, and I did. I'm sorry, everyone. I told myself I wasn't going to do that. But yeah, no, I really got into Disney Infinity. But now I'm way back on the side of I just don't trust it anymore, because I did not know that now to buy the new characters, you have to buy the game all over again. Like 2.0. Like they're treating it like a sequel instead of like DLC or like added content. Like I thought they would have made enough money. Oh god, these are those guys. At the beginning of this, I'm sorry, I'm in like two stories at once, but just really quickly, these guys are the most annoying guys in the world because they explode, and if they all explode without you killing them, you don't get any like bonuses or anything. So they could just explode and the fight will just be over, but you won't get any experience. So, but whatever. So I did not know that Disney Infinity 2.0, you had to buy another freaking game. And now 3.0 is doing the same thing with freaking, whatchamacallit, 3.0 is doing the same thing with like the Star Wars characters and everything, and I really wanted those. So I'm thinking maybe just collector-wise, I might just buy the Star Wars characters, but not even play the game. Because like, I just don't agree with you having to buy another game, really? I don't know. Life's weird. Life's weird, guys. Just gotta buy everything. And then Amiibo. Amiibo's a different story for me. I have an Amiibo collection, yes. Whatever. But I did that more long. It's like how I bought the Frozen characters and the I bought the girl from Tangled, and you know, I got a lot of the, you know, the like the princesses and stuff like that. The stuff that my niece likes. For her, Amiibo was like that for me. I got, you know, Villager, I got Mario, you know, the characters that I like. So I still don't agree with, I think video games were fine without us having to buy toys to go along with them. I'm afraid that in a couple of years we're going to get into a point of where now there's going to be a lot more games that you can't play without these exclusive accessories, which is, I can't. Remember when gaming wasn't such a chore and it wasn't always about keeping up? Gaming reminds me of back in the day. And gaming today reminds me of back in the day. And I don't mean to stand on my soapbox or anything, but it reminds me of back in the day when, like, someone would make fun of you because, like, your shoes weren't, like, the coolest shoes. At least where I came from. Everybody and their mother had to make fun of you because you weren't wearing Nikes or Jordans or whatever the hell. And you got some off-brand shoes that were still nice, but they were from Payless. And I was like, I'm buying 2 and 3 pairs of shoes at one time that'll last me, like, forever, while you're blowing now $300 on shoes. I don't think you can call me the idiot here. But now gaming kind of gets in the same way. Like, not as far as the money, but as far as the principle of the thing. It's like, now we got to keep up with everything. Like, keep up with all the Amiibo and all the... Ugh, it's just... It's wildness in a can. I don't know, man. It's weird. Got very high opinions on the interactive media and where it's headed in life, and I think video games are fine. It'll be all right. It's always going to be around for the most part, but I do fear the quality and everything is, I don't know. let me just stop. I'll write an article about it some other time on the website. See what happens. Oh my god. See, that attack sucks because you have to, like, aim it. So, if you're not aiming correctly, you're not going to hit anybody, you just wasted a card. Alright, come here. Come on. Oh, sweet Jesus. Ooh, Moogle Room! Yes! Baby! Sweet baby Jesus. Alright, next episode. We are visiting the Moogles, ladies.